What's up, everybody? Look, y'all already know what it is. It's Fred, man, Fan View, Real Fans Talk Sports. Y'all already know what I'm about to talk about. Drew Brees, number 9. Who that? This guy here is the best individual quarterback in NFL history. Yeah, I said it. What about the guy in New England called Tom Brady? Individually, Drew Brees is better. He's the best quarterback individually in NFL history. Here's why. Highest completion percentage in a game last night. Check. Most touchdowns not in NFL history. Check. Most yards in NFL history. Check. Most consecutive games with a touchdown in NFL history. Check. Most yards in the season. Check. Most yards in NFL history. Check. Highest completion percentage in a season. Check. Most pass completions in history. Check. And he's Super Bowl winner and MVP. But hold on, Fred. Hold on. Tom Brady got 6 Super Bowl rings. So what? Tom Brady got 3 MVPs. Drew Brees got none. Fred, pump your brakes. He's not better than individually better than Tom Brady. Are you kidding me? Did you just watch last night's game? Guy went 19. This guy went 29 of 30. 4 touchdowns. 1 incompletion. Drew Brees is the best individual quarterback to ever play football at the pro level. Yes, he is. Let's take a look at the 2 resumes. I just named you Drew Brees'. Tom Brady resume. 6 Super Bowl wins. Has the most wins amongst all NFL rated quarterbacks. So wins matter. Wins do matter. Won 6 Super Bowls out of 9. That's the resume. 14-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro. Take nothing from the guy. He's the best competitor that I ever watched play the position. Best competitor. Play the position. But Tom Brady has the best organization in sports. But I look at his resume individually. When you look at his resume individually at quarterback, if I take the 6 Super Bowls out of it, if I left him just with 3, if I left him just with 4, is he better than Drew Brees? No. Look at it this way. One guy's resume requires 6 Super Bowl championships to be talked about as being the number 1. Another guy's resume doesn't need 6 Super Bowls to be number 1. That's the difference. If Tom Brady is that much better than Drew Brees, as a quarterback individually, then why can't the other statistics of the position speak for themselves? Why isn't Tom Brady that much farther ahead than Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, John Elway, Dan Marino, Brett Favre? How much farther do you think Tom Brady is ahead with more Super Bowl rings than every quarterback I just mentioned? They all like neck and neck, especially between him and Peyton. Neck and neck. If you got Tom Brady number 1, Drew Brees is right there number 2. Peyton Manning is right there at number 2, depending on who you're talking to. Why they all neck and neck? Because Tom Brady doesn't have the resume outside of the wins in the Super Bowls. Doesn't have the resume. He's never completed the most balls. He never has the highest completion percentage. He never has the most touchdowns. He never has the most yards. He doesn't have the most consecutive games with a touchdown. He's not in these stats. Now wins, on the other hand, that's different. He has the most wins. He has the most Super Bowls. But Super Bowls are team achievements, people. That's a team award. That's a team thing. He had a lot to do with it. He's the best competitor that I've ever watched. But the rest of the resume don't speak. I'm going to use this other metaphor to kind of help make this make sense for fans who want to see this video. Dan Marino is a top 5 quarterback to ever play this game. He doesn't have a Super Bowl. And he's better than Montana. Montana has 4. Doesn't have an interception in the Super Bowl. Has 11 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. He's won 4 of them. Doesn't have a loss. Marino's better. He's thrown for 20,000 more yards. Over 120 more touchdowns. And he doesn't have a Super Bowl on his resume. Top 5. What I'm telling you is, when you look at Drew Brees' resume, one guy needs 6 Super Bowl wins to be in the conversation of being the best of all time, and somebody else doesn't. That's the point. If Drew Brees had 3 Super Bowls, we were not even having a conversation on who is the best quarterback to play this game. It's not even a thought. It would be number 9. The only reason this is a conversation is because he only competed in 1. You see the difference? One guy needs 6 Super Bowls to be discussed as being the best of all time, and one doesn't. Dan Marino doesn't have a Super Bowl to his name, and he's in the conversation of top 5 all time. There's another quarterback over here who needed 4 to even be in a discussion, because there was no other statistic that he proved that he can achieve to keep him in the conversation. This is the difference, folks. Why is Peyton Manning in the conversation of being the best of all time? Because guys like Drew Brees have to break Peyton Manning's records. He only has 2 Super Bowl rings. John Elway is one of the best of all time. He has more Super Bowl losses than Super Bowl wins. If Tom Brady is that much number 1 undoubtedly, or the best individual quarterback, then he wouldn't need 6 Super Bowls. The wins in the Super Bowls would just shatter everything that these guys' resume would have done. It will put Tom Brady on a Mount Rushmore by himself, and everyone just fighting for number 2. When reality is there are other guys who competed at this position, like Drew Brees, individually, who are just better. We could just speak for this season. They both have 21 touchdowns. Drew Brees missed 5 games. He's played every single game. Drew Brees has a high completion percentage this season. He didn't play 5 games. He's the GOAT. And he don't need 6 Super Bowl rings to show everybody every achievement that he's achieving at the position. He's the best individual quarterback I've ever seen. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Who Dat fan. Competitor, competition, Tom Brady. But he has an organization to back him up. They're just as competitive as him. I can't name you anybody on that team. They cut more motherfuckers than anything. That organization just as competitive as him. But we talk about individually, the resumes of 2 guys. Drew Brees is the best individual quarterback to ever play this game. That's my video, guys. Like to subscribe to the page, man. I really appreciate it.